14.2 Client 2. This is my 6-week program. Here's my client information. He has a job at a shift centre, so he doesn't get that much time. He also goes to college. His goal is to lose weight and become healthier. His short-term goal is to feel better and eat better. His long-term goal is to be more healthy and lose weight. He doesn't want to do any particular sport, but he does want to improve his aerobic capacity and overall fitness. So I'll be using their anaerobic energy system, and I'll be using all of the muscle groups. And we will start measuring his improvement because I've taken measurements of different tests that he's already done, and then I'm going to be testing each of them throughout the 6 weeks, so one a week, to see how it improves. This is my program for client for the first week. I've chosen swimming because it keeps the body healthy and active, and the heart rate up, and it takes some stress off your body and builds endurance. It is also a good way to build muscle strength and cardiovascular fitness. Swimming can help maintain a healthy weight, healthy heart and lungs. The main benefit is that swimming provides an all-over body workout, as nearly all your muscles are used during swimming. This is good because then you don't have to work out the muscles individually, because that'll take more time, and with his job in college he doesn't have as much time. It also improves your balance, coordination, posture. This is a good way to relieve stress in the mind and the body. For this program, I want you to do 30-minute swim, which is the main activity, but with a warm-up of doing 1 lap of breaststroke, 1 lap of backstroke, and a final lap of front crawl. This will warm up all your muscles and get you ready to do the exercises. After that, I would like you to use a foam roller, foam float, and do around 5 minutes of using your legs to kick off, but without using your arms. And you just need to power into your legs mainly, and just time it for 5 minutes, do as many laps as you can. After this, I would like you to keep one arm on the float, one arm push, using breaststroke, and then after doing that for 5 minutes, switch arms, and then do the same again. So this will work your shoulder muscles, your and your biceps and triceps, which will be very good for losing any weight. After that, I want you to do breaststroke without the foam float for 5 laps round the pool, and then front crawl for 5 laps, and then do a casual swim at your own speed for the remaining time of 30 minutes. This will help cool down your muscles, and it will act like a cool down because you're using all of your muscles and using them at low intensity. So I want you to do it at an RPM of about a 4, and this will just help relax all your muscles when you get out. I would like this to be done twice a week, on the Wednesday and the Sunday, so there's a gap in between. I have specified a brisk 20-minute walk, so I would like that at RPM of about a 4 or 5. I want you to do this because walking is good for your heart and that should raise your heart rate whilst walking. This can be incorporated in your everyday life, so you don't have to go out and do that specific amount of time in a walk. You could split it up throughout the day to make it easier for you to do. And you could do this by walking the dog, or you could go walk to the shops. One 20-minute brisk walk per day will boost you from the inactive category. A 20-minute brisk walk will cover at least 1 mile. It will burn around 100 calories. To start with, I have included this activity for 4 times a week, so that will add up to an hour by the end of the week, and therefore it should improve the health of your heart. And I want this to be done throughout the program. And when you do this walk, make sure you're not walking at a really slow, steady rate for those 20 minutes. You want to be getting your heart rate up, so walking at a moderate speed, slightly faster than an average pace walk. Another benefit of walking is that you can do this anywhere at any time because you don't have to be in a specific place. If you want to do this at the gym, you could do it on the treadmill at a low intensity. So I'd say about a 5 to 5.5 on the intensity. But if you're just at the gym, I would recommend doing it on an incline of about a 5, because then it gets your heart rate more up. And also when you're doing the walking, if you could do it on a hill, there's any of those nearby, then that'll improve your health even better, and it would be slightly more challenging for you. Both of these activities are good because they're low impact on the body and therefore won't create any muscle strain or injuries. Swimming's also a really good stress reliever and therefore can help you mentally. When doing walking, you don't have to make it boring. You can listen to music or listen to a podcast as you walk. So as you have college, you could be revising for college as you do the walk. You could also walk to college if it's not too far away. If it is far away on a bus, you could get off a couple stops earlier and then walk that distance, because that would help. And the best part of it is it can be done at any point in the day. That's it for my first week program. This is my week 2. It is the same as before, but I've kept the amount the same, but the actual things are different. And again, it's to increase heart rate and relieve some stress off of the body, and by building endurance and improve your cardiovascular fitness. I've kept the same amount of swimming week to get your body used to it and adapted to the changes before increasing it. I want you to do 30-minute swim with a warm-up, 2 laps of breaststroke and 1 lap backstroke. After that, I would like you to use a foam float and do 1 lap with it on your front of you, hold onto the side and kick as hard as you can for a lap, and then do another but at a steady pace. Then do the 3rd lap again as hard as you can and keep alternating between those. I would like that alternated through 6 laps, so 3 of them will be at a high intensity and 3 of them will be at a steady intensity. After that, I would like you to like 5 laps backstroke at a casual speed. After that, I would like you to use a foam float in front of you again and do dolphin kicks. This is where you bring both your feet up and down together simultaneously, and you raise them up and then down as hard as you can, and then you have to keep pushing through the water. Do this for 5 laps. After that, I would like a casual swim for the rest of the session to cool down your body and relieve the tension in your muscles and relax them as you do it. And for the second activity, again, it's walking for a 20 minutes at an RPM about 4, and this could be to college or again when you're just out and about. A 20-minute walk is really good for your heart, and if you keep doing this over time, you'll find it easier to do so, and that is what you want, and therefore your aerobic capacity is building and your heart is getting stronger. Again, the benefits would be you'll cover at least a mile, you'll burn around 100 calories when you do it, and you can always do more than the amount I recommended. You can do extra, but you need to do those 20 minutes, those 4 times a week. And if you continue doing this, it will benefit you more in the future. And I've kept it the same amount to get your body used to it before I increase it. Increase the amount of times and the amount of time you walk for. This will continue being good. It's the same as first week, and it's just to build up your endurance for it. This is my week 3 program. It's similar to the others, but instead, as you can see, I've added 5 walks instead of 4. But the amount of swimming is still twice a week, but it'll be going for longer, and it will help you build your muscular strength, and because you use nearly all your muscles when you are swimming. I've increased the amount of swimming a week by making it longer so that the body is more challenged by increasing it, and therefore it will improve your health more. I want you to do a 40-minute swim for this week with 1 lap, with a warm up of doing 2 laps of front crawl, 1 lap breaststroke. I would like you to do pikes. This exercise works for your abs and your arms. You do this by standing position in the water up to your neck. Pull your knees up to your chest. Lean back, extending and straightening both legs forward into a jackknife or pike position. Your body should be in a V and your bottom pointing towards the floor of the pool. Hold this position, which will help tone your abs. Keep yourself afloat using your arms, pushing them backwards in circles. This can help tone your triceps. Hold for a few seconds, rest, then repeat it 10 times. After doing this, do flutter kicks for 5 minutes at the side of the pool by alternating your legs, and that will help with your hamstrings and your quadricep muscles. After doing that, then I would like you to do 5 laps front crawl, 5 laps breaststroke. After that, do a casual swim for the remainder of the time, again as a cool down your muscles, and I've increased the amount of laps you do because then it will help with your heart rate, which should now be lower, and I will continue to do so. And then I'll get on to my 20-minute walk brief after.